Scorpio. What's up, guys? All right, this is going to be an April message. Now, just know that it may or may not resonate because I don't feel like all my Scorpios are going through this. Also, it could be past energy, but it's just something that's still lingering, possibly. Okay? Listen, the first card that we have is you're truly respected, Scorpio. You are respected. Okay? A lot of people are now looking at you in a different light due to something here that happened in the past or recent past. Okay? There may have been people that was in your energy. You knew this though, okay? Just let you know I am a Scorpio. If I feel like if something does resonate within my story, I will talk about it and I will come out with some stuff. All right. Listen, this is very similar to something that I just went through, possibly. Okay. But there's some type of humiliation ritual backfire. Okay. Somebody wanted you to look fucking stupid, Scorpio. Okay, like, I don't know. There's many people here. There's many people that wanted to make you look stupid, to tarnish your image, to block your money, to block your love life. There's a whole bunch of fucking nonsense that literally it goes so deep, Scorpio, where it's like, you know that it goes deep in some way when it comes to how far people are willing to take something here. And it's like, before, I feel like you may have separated yourself from people in the past, where it's like if you reconnected with somebody recently that you know that did you dirty, I feel like there was a reason why you were possibly sitting in front of somebody's face that you know did you dirty, or multiple people. I feel like with the humiliation ritual backfire, there's something here where, like I said, where you took time off and really... Like it may have been like years ago or a year ago where you cut certain people off due to them just doing the most, okay? These people wanted to make you feel some type of way, and if they started coming back around, there's a reason why they came back around. Something was orchestrated in some way, whether that was by the divine or, like I said, it could have just been like, it could have been the devil, okay? Devil energy that people were sitting in, where it was like you were placed in front of people in certain rooms so that way something could be orchestrated by the divine. Okay? Because there's some type of situation that has not closed out energetically, I feel, where it was like once you sat in front of these people again in some way, or was around certain people in a way, that it was their time. Okay? It was their time for them to know that you knew something, or for a humiliation ritual to backfire, just so these people can shut the fuck up. Okay? Now you have people eating their words. They don't even know what to say anymore. I bet you. You probably seen one recently and they had nothing to say to you with their head down and everything. All right, Scorpio, you could possibly be an earth angel or somebody here that's chosen. And there's no real reason why you get attacked. But there's something here where it's like, for my spring message that I did in one of my past videos, the recently past videos for the all signs, one of your spring messages was going to be external forces, like testing your faith. And I feel like this is the reason why this is coming out now, is because something is going on in the energy where it was like external forces were pushed out, meant to be pushed out to you because somebody was doing something silly with the energy. People are not taking accountability with the justice being here, okay? But they're going to be going through some type of punishment, all right? For the things that they did to you. And I feel like if they knew that you were the child of the Most High or some type of earth angel, they wouldn't have even tested you, Scorpio, okay? Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse because they're not, a lot of people it's not even just one person. If this is connected to one person, I'm seeing here that it's hidden many people that are sitting next to them. Okay, they're now going through setbacks, and now they're feeling stuck due to the same things that they wanted bad to happen to you. Seven of Swords is in the reverse because this is somebody here that betrayed you, Scorpio, or stole from you, or wanted to continuously steal and betray you. With the Seven of Swords, it's like somebody here was cloaking their energy, Scorpio, cloaking themselves when it came to their energy. So you may have not, it could be many people here, but there's one in particular here that feels like they got away with so much when in reality, bitch, you didn't get away with nothing. We can see you. We can see the energy of the attachment. We can see the energy, okay? There's some type of, I don't know, is a parasite, or there's some type of force that's jumping from one person to the next, attaching themselves. But it's all assigned to one person. Okay? This person tries to cloak their energy. This person may have stole from you, or like they have an issue. They have a really, really big personal fucking issue with you, Scorpio. Now this person wants to run away. Okay? You gotta organize crime. There's something with organized crime here. Okay? It could be a association, like a group association that's currently watching you. Okay? So you possibly do have some type of like crime group. I'm trying to word it out. You possibly do have some type of organization that is watching you, that is associated with your downfall, or trying to plot your downfall. Okay? You're unbothered, Scorpio. There's a lot of chaos that's going on in the energy. Okay? Somebody may have been throwing some type of chaotic energy at you, but meanwhile, you don't care. You're too busy sipping your coffee. You're too busy sipping your coffee. Somebody here is a coffee drinker, possibly. You're detaching from all the negativity. And I feel like you slowly but surely did. And like I said, with I had the Hermit come out in the reverse. I feel like you did separate yourself. You may have dipped the city. People was trying to figure out where you were, Scorpio. You knew it. Listen, you weren't trying to say too much. I feel like if you dipped off somewhere and you weren't talking to people, you were literally just getting your head right because you realized that people know something. Or they figured out that you knew something. And now these people are like, oh my God, how does she know? Bitch, what do you mean, how does she know? Or he knew. Scorpios know everything, okay? I'm sorry. We are the most intuitive. We are known as being the most intuitive sign. But there's something here where it's like people started acting funny and started stepping away because you could literally hear them say, how did she know that? How did she know? It's fucking obvious, okay? What do you mean, how did she know? You're not that slick and you're not that smooth, okay? These people have the same repetitive patterns, okay? They bring in one person here to distract you, Scorpio. It doesn't work. Then they set in another group of people or one person to try to distract you, and it doesn't work. They could have sent in a love interest towards you, and it didn't work. There's something here where it's like something happened over and over and over again. These people are fucking dummies. Unbreakable. You're unbreakable. Okay? You have a very tough exterior. Okay? When people send anything to you or try to send negative energy to you, it doesn't even scratch the surface. Maybe it did in the past, but we talking about the past, Scorpio. Do they not know that you have leveled up in some way? Not even just material, like with material things or status. This is just spiritually. Status upgrade. You're going through a spiritual upgrade due to the stuff that they did to you. How about that? You wanted to send some shit to the Scorpio and it didn't work out in your favor. And now they're being blessed this month due to some idiot trying to do the most. So yeah, that backfired. How did that go? Okay. Anyways. Aside from that, what else do we need to know, Spirit, when it comes to something that Scorpios need to know for the month of April? What are you eating? Apollo's eating a piece of hair. I don't know what's going on with my phone. But, okay, Scorpio, just know as well. Okay, so you might be coming into this month feeling like, or maybe just getting out of a period of a funk. Okay? And listen, I have Scorpios as friends, and I know that we all kind of been feeling the same a little bit. You're going to get your mojo back, okay? Because it's only temporary. Like, these feelings that you're feeling, that you were feeling or feeling now is only temporary because it's people projecting some type of energy, okay? But at this time, it's like, Scorpio, people listen, they can do nothing but put respect on your name at this time, okay? People need to get a life with those trying to humiliate people and put them in situations to make them look bad. Because to me, I don't know, it's given soulless, it's given heartless, it's given ill, okay? Like, if you wouldn't want it done to you, why the fuck would you want it done to somebody else? Okay? So Scorpio, like, be glad. Sometimes I'm glad that people put me in certain situations because then I see them for who they truly are. And I recognize that these people sit in the devil energy, that they have attachments to them, that they like to be stuck in low vibrational energy. And it's like, no. You don't like people like that, Scorpio. Okay? I don't. All right, what else for Scorpio? Listen, how about love? Should we do a love message? Scorpio, evil, ill. I'm just going with the flow, but I guess we'll do a love message. Let's get a love message for Scorpio. We got the King of Cups. That could be you or somebody else. Let's see. What else? That could be you, Scorpio. But I'm getting here that this could also be somebody else. But with the King of Cups here, I feel like listen, this is you. Okay, you got a lot of options right now. And I feel like there's many people here that want to come and provide opportunities to you. But it's like, I don't know. You have, you might have options. And even if you don't have options, whatever's coming towards you this month of April, I feel like you're just keeping your eye. I don't feel like you're desperate for love. I feel like if somebody comes across you, you might talk to them, you might not, but I feel like you're just not rushing things, okay? You may feel like with the Hermit here, the Hermit's coming out again, and what I did the first spread, okay? My first video that didn't work out. You may be feeling withdrawn from love right now with the Hermit. Okay? You may be feeling withdrawn. Because it's like, I don't know. The Scorpio, I feel like, is feeling withdrawn because they're tired of feeling like the same. It's a whole lot of repetitive people. It's like same spirit, different body. And listen, Scorpio, I feel the same way. I'm not even about to lie. If this is your story, it's really resonating to how I feel because this is why I don't talk to people. Okay, I don't talk to people because I feel like we're not even on the same page. Okay, you're tired of running into people here with same spirit, different bodies. You're tired of feeling disappointed where people want to put you in humiliation rituals or make you feel some type of way when it's not deserving because you are loyal. You're a loyal person, whoever I'm talking to with the King of Cups. And it's like, you like to be supportive. You like to be there for your partner. And it's equal give and take. It has to be equal give and take. If it's not equal give and take, you don't want it. So I feel like because of that, like you maybe, people might be looking at you like you are lonely and feeling withdrawn. But I feel like it's by choice, Scorpio. Okay? It's by choice this month. Okay. I don't know who this air sign is. It came out in that first message. Get the fuck out of this message. Who is this person? Okay, there's an air sign here, guys. I don't know. It's followed by that first message, possibly. This could be somebody from your past or somebody here that's just fucking dumb and just here. Okay? A hater. It's somebody that betrayed you, Scorpio. They might be trying to come in to create conflict, but I feel like the conflict has already came. Okay? Especially when we came with that humiliation ritual. There was air in there with the Seven of Swords that came out. Somebody might be trying to create conflict while you are keeping to yourself right now, okay? This person feels defeated because you might not want to be with them, Scorpio, okay? Let's say this is like a lover or somebody that you had in mind. I feel like you really changed your way when it came to looking at this person, maybe. Okay, it doesn't need to be a lover, but it's somebody here that it could possibly that you was once connected to in the past or recent past. Okay, this person might be trying to come in with some conflict or starting some conflict to throw you off because they see that you are separated, like you withdrew. That's too many, Spirit, okay? Oh my God, we're not taking all that. Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. I feel like you don't want to deal with this person, Scorpio, is because they came in with some type of, like, I don't know, when you was dealing with them, it was very chaotic. Okay, there was an energy that you noticed picked up in some way. And it may have made you feel overwhelmed when in reality, you don't even like feeling overwhelmed. But they're going to try to come in to create some conflict so that way you can be scatterbrained and confused, Scorpio, and be imbalanced. Trying to throw you off balance. Somebody here wants to throw you off in some way. It could be an earth sign or it could be an air sign. This person is silly. It could also be a fire sign. You got Judgment in the reverse. This person lacks self-awareness where they need validation from others, whoever this person is. Okay? Instead of going by their judgment, they need to go to other people of who you are, Scorpio, instead of going to source, which is you. You. They're going to outsiders for validation on your connection with them. Now, this may have been something here that already happened, but I'm getting here that this is like, this person's going to be like, there's something here that is going on here. This person lacks self-awareness. They're not getting the point when it comes to Scorpio. They're not getting the point when it comes to your personality, who you truly are. They may have misjudged you in some way, like heavy. Page of Wands, this person acts very childish because they're coming in as a page. They're creating conflict on purpose, Scorpio. Why are you creating conflict on purpose? There's no reason here of why you should be doing something on purpose to the Scorpio. Just FYI. You're creating something to purposely stagnate you and another individual. Because you feel conflicted with yourself that you got to make somebody else feel conflicted as well. That's what I'm getting here with the Page of Wands. So, Scorpio, you have a fire sign here that's very immature, that, like, they're creating fake conflicts. Or maybe they did in the past because they had lacked self-awareness. So when you are, like, they don't even, like, let's say that you are honest with this person. You are being honest with them with every step of your life. They didn't believe nothing. They had to go to other people for that validation. Is that who she is? This person's pissing me off. Like, it baffles my mind that you would go, like, this person needs validation and they need to go to other people to find out who you are instead of actually sitting down and talking to you, Scorpio, and actually getting to know you or come to the source. Why go to other people instead of going to the source of who you are? The people that they're going to for validation don't even know you, Scorpio, to be going to them. I can see why you stopped talking to somebody. Anyways, all right. One more on the Page of Wands. We got the Ace of Cups. You do have new love coming, Scorpio. You do have new love coming. 111 on the timer. You do have new love that's coming here. After some heartbreak, possibly. Okay? Ten of Cups here. Because now, it doesn't even need to be like getting back with this person. Okay? This could just be you stepping back into loving yourself and pouring into yourself after somebody giving you a hard time. All right? Because there is some type of breakup and heartbreak here. Okay? There may have been a third party situation. Or somebody just put you through the ringer for no fucking reason. And because of that, you're being blessed with love. Like actual real love. Like I feel like your counterpart is coming in. This is divine love. I see here that somebody might be proposing to you, or you might be getting married with the next person that you choose to align with. Or you already met this person, okay? There's something here where it's like some of you have already met this person, or it's like later on you might end up meeting somebody, okay? It could be another water sign, Scorpio, okay? That you come in alignment with. The Hierophant, marriage, okay? Yeah. You're going to meet somebody here that's more on your level, Scorpio. Traditionally, you guys actually, like, you guys mesh with each other, okay? Where it makes sense. And you won't be and it's not going to be with somebody here that's going to make you feel conflicted and go to other people for validation, okay? It's really heavy on... You're going to meet some type of counterpart here. And you're going through some type of transition. All right, Scorpio. That's it for your message for April. This crazy message. Peace out, guys.